do we got a classic to discuss today, fans? I'm talking about 80s class. When movies were funny. You know, everybody says, oh, something about Mary. That's what makes raunchy movies so popular. Okay, first of all, that movie sucks, with the exception of Chris Elliott. Number two, show Rotten Cotton, Cobra. Anyway, you had a lot. Animal House, that was 70s, I guess. But, you had Stripes and Stir Crazy, all, Silver Streak, Blazing Saddles. You had all kinds of R-rated comedies. There's one R-rated comedy. Let me give you a backstory. Everybody had HBO when they were a kid because HBO had, they had everything. They got the good movies. This was, before Dish and streaming and all that. So HBO got all the good movies. They had Tales from the Crypt. They had like the best comedy specials. Unless you were one of the people with dumbass parents, if they didn't want to pay that $9 for the HBO, they wanted to save money and pay that $7 for the Showtime and the movie channel package because they were dummies. You know what I'm talking about out there, because there's lots of us. I'm one of those poor, suffering children. Well, anyway, there was a movie that they used to show on Showtime. Wasn't even a huge video hit, but people that saw it remember it to this day. I had a little picture I posted on the Facebook. Blew up. So I thought I was going to remind you YouTubers about, I'm talking about Miles O'Keefe, Caddyshack. Paul Rodriguez, the comedian, because he's been in nothing too memorable. Well, he's been in a lot of movies, but nothing too memorable. I'm talking about the Whoopie Boys. Have you seen this movie, fans? If you've seen this, you know you love it. If you've never seen this, let me sell you on it. So Paul Rodriguez and Miles O'Keefe played two kind of low lifes, they're hustlers, and they get a little altercation in the park, and they have to get out of town. Well, to do so, they basically scam their way. They eat some poor lady's fish, and they get a car. They drive the car to Palm Springs, and they're trying to find money because there's money in Palm Springs, so they think. While they're there, of course, because it's 80s, Miles O'Keefe meets a girl. She's a good-looking girl. And it turns out this girl owns like a, not like a daycare, a private school or some shit. She's a bunch of kids she's watching. It turns out she's an heiress. Worth like millions of dollars. But she can only get that money if her father's friend from the family who's a judge, approves the man she's going to marry. Well, of course, there's this rascallion rich dude named Strobe. All the names in here are so over-exaggerating. I can't remember what Strobe's last name is. But the name's Strobe. And, he wants to marry her because the catch is he's also the same guy that is going to demolish her school. So, see, she marries him, she saves her school, she gets her money, boom, boom, boom. Well, Miles O'Keefe, he ain't got no money, but they kind of get an attraction, so Paul Rodriguez convinces him the only way he's going to get anyone to approve, him as a gentleman, he's got to take him to charm school. So they go to like some backwoods fucking charm school with my man Eddie, and this is a pretty decent cast. You had Eddie Deason, the nerd from like Zapped and Grease and all that. He was Ed Lipschitz. You had Marsha Warfield, from Night Court. And was she decent? No, I don't know. She was in Night Court. She's like some violent police officer who was sent there. Now Eddie Lipschitz is there because his mom's new boyfriend won't let him sleep in the bed. So he figures if he goes to charm school, he get laid. You got an Indian guy there named Roy Rajamataj who he's actually filthy rich. So he wants to learn, proper etiquette. You've got Marsha Warfield, she's a cop who's got like so many choking and parole violations. They send her to charm school, to kind of try to save her job because she's too violent. You got another lady who's like fresh out of the joint because she like serial killed her whole family. You have, of course, Paul Rodriguez and Miles O'Keefe. And you also have another lady, the colonel, the guy that owns this charm school with his wife. They lost at the track. So he's got some like Goomba. He's got like a Gumar, some Goomba's wife mobbed up dude who's pregnant, and they teach her a little bit of class. Humor in this movie. In one scene, Paul Rodriguez says, "Are you Phelps?" And it was the butler. He says, "No, I'm humping the butler." And he just looks back at him. "Who's fucking the maid?" Okay, that's the kind of humor you're dealing with. Well, it turns out that the colonel is not really a charmed and sophisticated man. What he is a con man. And he teaches these guys a way to blend into society, to like con their way, fake pictures, but just like all kinds of bullshit. He schools them in the Illuminati ways of con. So, of course, they go back, and it's one thing after another. Miles O'Keefe is trying to get the girls, he's trying to win her. He's trying to prove he's a gentleman. He's got to play a game of cross courts. He's got a fence, skeet shooting. And along the way, they need help for all this. So Paul Rodriguez has to keep calling these misfits he met at the charm school. This movie is funny. I mean, it's dirty. It's in the nudity. The language is abysmal. Fuck, but it's funny. One of the more memorable scenes, a lot of people, he shoves a banana in a turkey's ass and he starts going, "Amadeus, Amadeus, rock me, Amadeus, Amadeus." And, all kinds of this madcap stuff. He's got a clam. "Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay?" Humor like that. Good family entertainment. It's a film I recommend. If you've seen it, I know I've said something that has triggered it in your mind as to where you're going to go and you're going to want this movie. This movie is on Amazon. Well, it was a few years ago when I found it on Amazon. I pay like $6. Special features include absolutely nothing. I don't think they do. There's my lovely dog who's opening his big friggin' mouth again. The movie's very funny. It's a movie I recommend you see. I hope that if you were one of those poor, sheltered loser kids like I was that had fucking Showtime because you had dumb parents, that you did see this and you'll want to revisit it, maybe show it at Christmas to your family. If you've never seen this, I hope I said something that will make you want to see it. It's called The Whoopie Boys. It's an 80s comedy. You should go and you should pick it up right now. Remember, www.mvegraveyard.com. Like and subscribe. Bookmark the website. I need more hits so I can start getting more free stuff. Thank you.